Okay. Okay, so today we might go back onto the Gansai course, but gonna start using TAC FD3S's RX-7 to go up Pikes Peak, and this is just a really, it's an amazing mod. Like, it's just so well made. Like, the interior of the car just looks really cool. They've got like the dogfight sticker and all this stuff that I've seen on his car, and the outside looks incredible too. Let's see, how do I choose? Yeah, just so you can see. They've got like all the stickers and the customization, like the carbon fiber that's on his car. They just did a really good job. But we're going to be inside the car getting practice. We're going to do a little Pikes Peak runs. So it'll be interesting because it's been a while since I've done Pikes Peak in the RX-7. I gotta figure out a better way to like be wired in so I don't like catch this on stuff. And it's just a little tricky because this course looks slightly different than the one in Dirt Rally 1. And go the squares. Coming up on the first hairpin, probably after this left. It's kind of a winding left. I sometimes misplace that. Here we go. Oh, yeah, see? I wasn't paying attention and didn't recognize that that's where the rocks were. It looks a little different on Dirt Rally 1, so my brain wasn't in the right place. Uh-oh. Yeah, this section looks pretty different, so I'm having a hard time remembering exactly where I am compared to the Dirt Rally 1 version. So I'm assuming this is the winding road, maybe that takes us to Glen Cove? Or no, there's one more hairpin. Yeah, see, I don't know where I am right now. That's not good. Just means I need to learn that part of the course better. Whew, yeah. Not used to downshifting in this thing, so I gotta figure out how to stably do that. But you gotta go fast on that section. Yeah, I didn't get the weight on that one right. Too wide. Oh. I need to create like a push to start button on the car. Cause just like spamming the gas sucks. Oh. I got distracted just because I noticed there were like 2 rear view mirrors for some reason. I need to like change that in the settings somehow. Yeah, I'm distracted. I shouldn't be distracted. Whew. I feel like that's sharper than in Dirt Rally 1, that one. Oh no, this... Is this supposed to be the boulder field? Oh yeah, I think this is supposed to be the boulder field. So maybe those are supposed to be sharp. Last hairpin before the last hairpin. Because we got a false and then the hairpin. This should be a false. And this is a real one. So 13 minutes for our first like kind of wonky bad run. And we had a really cool save there, but a couple it's hard because some of them look different. Like the boulder field, there's no boulders. It was like grass. So I'm used to looking for like some visual cues that like kind of like let me go. Okay, this area is coming up. I'm in this area that are just different, which is honestly good. It's good to just probably learn just the turns because the mountain probably looks pretty different. Like if certain sections are covered in snow or if they change something. So I should just be able to pay attention to just the this is kind of a weird spawn point because they give you like a running start. Let's reverse a little then. Oh yeah, I have a mirror. I should use the mirror. Oh, listen to the brap brap brap. It's like breaking my brain looking at both of the mirrors. There's two mirrors, and it's killing me. Where can I change that setting? I'll Google that later. I don't think I'm gonna fix that today. We're just driving today. All right, let's see if we can get closer to 10 minutes, like closer to our actual. And I might have to change the gear lengths because this I think is made better for like a sharper Touge, like a Touge, like the setting I have is like more for a car that's like doing tons of hairpins. Yeah, I braked too late there. I knew it was coming, but I was pushing it probably more than I should have. My bad. Okay. Had a pretty good run up before that, though. Just one clean run. Gonna try and have one clean run with this car. It's also weird, just because I feel like both going super fast and slowing down really fast, like braking, there's just way less feedback in Assetto Corsa visually and like in feel compared to like Dirt Rally 1 and 2. So sometimes it's like kind of hard to tell like what's happening. Here's where we died last time. Misshift. That was almost bad. It just feels a little sharper than in Dirt Rally 1 maybe. Oof, money shift. He should keep missing that third. Ah, we went too far off the track for it to count. I mean, that was ugly and messy. We made it so far, though. That's too bad. I probably should have downshifted earlier and maybe, like, stabilized more. But it is what it is. Yeah, maybe this is Boulder Field. That was bad. I think the angle is different in Dirt Rally 1. I'm not sure which one is more realistic, but I definitely need to slow down. Oh, I got tricked that time by the fake hairpin. Got distracted. So cut off like a whole minute. Level 3, baby. Why are you driving like my chicken? What are you talking about? Did you upgrade your chicken then? I mean, I guess you got enough upgrades. Arc Raiders is pretty funny. It's a fun one. And it was cool seeing K-Town again. Okay, 12-14. I want to have one clean run. We had 2 crashes that time. I want to have one clean run before I do any of the other kind of funkier tracks. Because it'd be fun to bring the S2000 to some of the other Touges we haven't done in a while. Dude wipes will help get a clean run. Yeah, honestly, with how bad I've been driving, probably need them. Oh, yep. Lost it. Man, I need like a push to start button. I need to assign one so I'm not just like spamming the gas. Probably just shifted before I braked enough so like the RPMs were just off. And also my positioning was not as good as this time. There we go. And the squares. Oh. Locked in. Oh yeah, I'm lost. I'm not where I thought I was. This is where I thought I was. Fuck. Oh man, I did it again. It's always that spot with the rocks in Assetto Corsa. Dang it. Oh, almost a third of the way through the course. Okay. I don't want to make that mistake ever again. So instead of continuing, Let's go back and see what are the cues before I get to this turn that has killed me like 5 times. I don't usually drive downhill in the Assetto Corsa. Let's go see. Excuse me. So is this the fast section? Yeah, because I think this is like where I got confused. What's going on with those lines above the trees? What is that? Okay, this I think is probably the first hairpin. Okay. Okay. So we get through the first hairpin. It's kind of like a almost square left and then a square left, right? Oh no, so this is after the first hairpin. So maybe this is the flat out section? No. Okay, so this is the square right. Then maybe there's 2 square lefts. Square left. Square left. Fake hairpin, square left, fake hairpin. Winding road to a real hairpin. Sorry, oh my gosh. Sneezing right into the mic, that must have been horrible. Okay, into the real hairpin, then probably square left. Square left. And so I'm assuming this is where we open up, yeah. But then we've got a hairpin at the end of it, so be careful. Okay, now after the hairpin, that's when bad things happen. Oh, so after the hairpin, it's just the rocks. Okay. So the long straight, the thing that, basically the beginning of Sector 2, we're gonna get a clean run. We're gonna get a clean run with the RX-7. One sec. We're not gonna give up until we do. We've crashed so many times that we're starting to get pretty good at the first section, because I've just driven the first section so many times because I've just obliterated the car and had to do over. So that's pretty familiar. That's the nice thing about the Dirt Rally 1 sector practice is you can get a couple runs of like even the later sections, which I, especially before I got Dirt Rally 1, I didn't really have a chance to do. Alright. I'll let you listen to the RX-7. And then we'll go. We just want to get one clean run. Then we can mess around. Man, my guy's fought. Look at my guy's foot. It's like the animation is going crazy. Alright, here we go. Really nice run for the most part. Just brake too late. It's always a gamble with Picnic when I brake. I need to like come up with like a much better strategy. Like maybe literally forcing myself to be making it to second. Like, is that worth it? I'd probably get more consistency, but am I gonna like lose a lot of speed that way? Dang. Ah, nice. No collision physics. I'm doing that thing again where I'm like not even looking at one mirror, just like looking in between the two mirrors, and it's not helping. All right. Just try not to die at this part. Fake hairpin, and then real hairpin, and then open. Probably gotta do this first though. I think there's like a tough section before you can open up. There we go. And we need to try and not die here either. Oh! Of course, we were having such a good run, and then my steering wheel comes off. Are you kidding me? No. Eventually I gotta get one of those ones that's like bolted in. How did that even happen? Come on. Oh, that sucks. We were doing so well. I guess it's just more practice. At least I knew where I was basically the whole time. It was all being familiar. Okay, well. Dang it. Stupid steering wheel. Alright. Guess we're gonna do that first section again. Yeah. Whenever I set my second rig up, I've gotta like just screw it into the whatever platform it's on. Cause yeah, there are some times with like hairpins where I'm like, oh, we gotta wrench it. Honestly, I think I did brake kind of late on that turn anyway. Like I think it would have been really hard to pull off where I was at. Because I probably want to be like at least in second a little bit before I get to the actual throw out. So if I didn't even do a good job, I guess it's fine that the steering wheel decided to leave the chat. Alright, we'll give it another go. Oh no. My positioning is not super great. I'd love to move my chair, but I don't think I can. It's kind of a bad angle. Save it. And I need to focus up. Fake hairpin. Real hairpin. Get hold of it. Kind of square left and then open up. And try not to rip the steering wheel off this time. Yeah, that was... Gotta do it even earlier. Gotta do it before I get to the metal, I guess. Is my ABS on? Oh, one sec. Because if it is, I would like to turn that off. Why are my arrow keys not working? Huh? Is there a reason my arrow keys are not working? That's annoying. Well, let's try this. Would it be under electronics? Generic. Suspension. Yeah, let's turn that off. Maybe I'll turn the turbo up eventually. Actually, I don't want too much instability, so maybe we'll keep it at 60%. Let's see how this feels without ABS. Maybe that'll actually help too. Give me more control of the brakes, perhaps. Also, now I can kind of like change where I'm at. Okay. That's probably the sloppiest I've taken that turn in a while. And 2 lefts. Fake. Real. Alright, let's try not to screw this up this time. A little better. Oh, and then right after, don't get excited, it's the rocks. Whew, remembered, okay. First one, at least in dirt rally, is not as bad. Yeah, it's sharper in this one. The second one, after the first, is usually worse. So yeah, the one that follows this. And I think this one I've gone off the road a couple times. Yeah. So I remember that right after 2 lefts, the second is harder on the after the hairpin before Glen Cove. I downshifted before letting it slow down enough. That's my bad. Into the void. One clean run would be nice. Whatever. That section wasn't as clean as I usually do it. Fake. Real. Misshift. Oh, that hurts. The timing wasn't even bad. It was okay. It's just I missed second. Idiot. Whew. One clean run. That's the goal. little too tight in there. Again, entering too tight. Idiot. Come on. Ooh, that was close. Almost a little too early. Losing traction, pushed a little too far. Don't make the same mistake twice. Still a little loose. The rocks. And this one is sharper than Dirt Rally 1, so I'm gonna be a little gentle and then go. And I think, yeah, this is where I need to be careful. So right after that, I think there's another hairpin coming up soon. Ooh, that would have been horrible. Don't get distracted. almost did it again. Need to stay in third a little bit longer when I do that. Kind of an ugly hairpin. My bad. Shit. I knew it was coming. And I still pushed it too far onto the off the track. Ah, come on. I literally knew that was a hairpin. It's just tricky because it's up, so you're like, oh, it'll be fine if I brake, but then it like dips flat right at the hairpin. So then kind of your braking isn't as effective as like you would have thought it would have been. Oh, one clean run. We got like 30 minutes left to try, which means maybe like 3 more attempts. Whew, I'm sweating. All right. Oh, one more. Where am I screwing up? Gotta be careful of that one. Be careful of the rocks. Okay. Then after the rocks, I still haven't got a good grip on how to notice when I'm in the boulders on Assetto Corsa, but one clean run. I'm not going to try and do as much feathering or fancy footwork. We're just going to try and get one clean run. Distracted by my stupid headphones. Bad on my part. Wasn't thinking about what came next. Well, I guess if we die fast, it means we get more attempts. We still have about a little under 30 minutes now. After that, survive that hairpin. Don't get too excited. It's the rock turn. Okay. Yeah, I usually go through third, but I was feeling pretty good. That was just me pushing stupid. Our objective is one clean run. Don't get greedy. Yeah, I should go to third there. I'm just like finding new speed in the beginning because I've run it so many times. So now I'm getting really greedy. Stupid. Okay, let's not do the same mistake. Fake. Real. Left open. Probably braked a little earlier than I needed to, but we want a clean run. As I almost killed myself. Don't make the same mistake. I wasn't thinking. Oof. The rocks are after the open hairpin. Stupid. Can't believe I forgot again. Almost at Glen Cove. I think this might be a hairpin. Or is this Glen Cove? Now I'm lost. Hairpin, it's a hairpin. Okay, so that danger left is still approaching. So don't get too excited here. Got a danger left incoming. It's the second square. So probably this right here, yeah. Pinch it in. Okay, now we're on our way to Glen Cove. And there's going to be the left after this right is the trickier one, but then there's a second bend. It's a little cuttier. Yep. Okay, now it's a straight shot out of the tree line. But I need to make sure I get down early enough. Okay. I started slowing down earlier than I needed to. But at least I didn't spin out yet. And we got a fake hairpin coming up. Just give it a little break, pinch it in. Now we've got the double cutbacks maybe is this section. Fake and then hairpin. Almost took that too fast. Okay, this is the hairpin that killed me. So don't get too excited. There it is. Go wide. Maybe erring on the side of caution a little bit there, more than I needed to, but one clean run. Yeah, now I'm being like, I've made it so far, I don't want to crash. So I'm just like being way too gingerly on these hairpins. I think there's one more. Nope. Yep, I don't know where I'm at. Oh, I do. There is one more. Didn't fail myself. I think this one is a little sharper in this than in Dirt Rally, so we're gonna even be a little cautious. Brake early enough that I don't kill myself on this one this time. Nice. This one is also sharper than Dirt Rally 1. Okay, this is not Boulder? Maybe, no, maybe it is. Maybe this is Boulder, so I don't think I can do this one too spicy too. Because, yeah, this, I think, is the Boulders. And then this one just need to, remember, I think this one's a little tighter than Dirt Rally 2 also. So maybe I'll brake a little once I get to the top of this. Okay, and brake just in case. And then get mustard again. And that's a hairpin at the top of this. So boom, boom, boom. fake hairpin. Real hairpin. Oh. Nope. I got faked even though I knew it was there. Yeah. It just looks different than Dirt Rally 1. This is the last hairpin though. If we don't kill ourselves here, we might be golden. Ooh, new ghost car record. So this is maybe our best in Assetto Corsa on 1125. Yeah, I think certain aspects of it are different than Dirt Rally 1. But 1125 and a mostly clean run, mostly. A little too hesitant on some of those hairpins because I was like, I don't want to ruin this and just absolutely ruin my run. And also just, I knew the fake hairpin was there, but it looks different than Dirt Rally 1, so I thought I already passed the fake bend. So I did get kind of juked by that, and so had like a miss shift, which screwed me up. But at least I'm just glad we didn't spin out when I did that miss shift, because that would have been tragic. Just dying like 100 meters, 200 meters from the finish line would have been devastating. Oh well. All right. I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon, but before I do, I think I want to do maybe just one or two runs in Gunsai with the S2000 again. So we'll do a couple of those, and then we'll be done for the day. So almost. Need to give my brain a break after that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we'll do a few in Gunsai just to keep the course in my brain, because I practiced a lot yesterday. Got within 2:57.55, so a little bit less than 2 seconds from my best time. And I think there's a couple more things I could tweak on the S2000, which I might do at some point, but I want to beat my time record before I do any more tuning on the car. So let's do. Oh, look, the arrow keys are working again. So this is going to close, and then I'm going to pull up the S2000 because I got to switch cars and courses, so give me a couple seconds. And it looks like my content manager key expired? Bro, how? I don't think I pirated it or anything. And I'm pretty sure content manager costs like $2. I swear I would have just bought that. I mean, I'm already paying for like pure, what was it called? J's Racing mouse spec. Monte Carlo or Pearl Blue. I don't know which one they got on there, but it's pretty. Probably the one I'll do someday. And then we want to go to Gunsai. And we'll go. Man, I like connected my OBS to YouTube, which is actually kind of nice because like now the integrations in OBS, like the chat and the studio monitor, actually work. But the problem is, I feel like I don't know why, but it like shadow banned me in the algorithm because I was getting, I mean, not a lot, but I was getting like 50 views. Just with concurrent viewers. I wonder if it is just because basically it gave me a new key, so now it doesn't know me anymore. I don't know, but now it's like down to like 4 or 5, so gotta figure that out. And this little S2K, so pretty. Look at this thing. Look at that body kit. I wonder if you can change tires, like wheels, not tires, but wheels. I wonder how hard that is, like if it actually changes the wheel when you change it. Because I'd like, if I ever get this car, I would probably put the OZ Um, those white OZs that are like usually on the Quattro. I think those wheels just look so cool. All right, let's get back in the car. We'll do a few of these, a few Gunsai. Although I need to make sure I have the correct tuning. No, why? The arrow keys were working a second ago. Why? No! I killed the entire session. Ah! Okay, let's try that again. I wonder if it's like probably because I maybe clicked a couple things in OBS. So then the cursor maybe like wasn't on there anymore. So I'll wait until it loads again. Do a few Gunsai runs and then we'll be done. I just want to keep it in my mind so that hopefully I can like break my PR pretty soon, but because if you don't drive the course, you kind of forget like the quirks. Loading, dang, it's struggling. I mean, I guess I do have like a million mods on poor Assetto Corsa. It's going to be a nightmare setting that all back up again. I don't know where I put some of the files and stuff. It's okay. I did it once. I can do it again whenever I get my travel set up. Assetto Corsa, are you okay? One of the kind of content creators who do like sim racing that I like, Send It Susie. I just barely found out that she's from the same state I am. She like, it's not called Salt Lake City Auto Salon, I don't think. Maybe it is. Oh, I think it's the Auto Expo. I saw her like posting videos using the like full immersion sims there. It was really cool, and also she like made a post about the inversion. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that looks like the view from, it looked like the view from Mount Olympus, like at the base of Mount Olympus. Maybe it's a different kind of mountain, but it looks like they were like looking into the Salt Lake Valley. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, are you from Utah as well? And she's like, yeah, it's pretty, but the air quality is horrible, which is a very good synopsis of living in the valley. Yeah, like the sunsets against the Wasatch Mountains look spectacular. But yeah, the inversion is like, because Utah, like that Salt Lake Valley and Provo, although Provo isn't as bad probably because it's like not really the city, but basically all the smog gets trapped because we're in a basin. So like there's the Wasatch, because they're technically Rocky Mountains, are definitely bigger, but then you've got like Prairie Peak, you've got South Mountain. One of them is Kelsey. I can't remember the one next to Kelsey, but basically there's mountains on both sides of the Valley of Utah, so we're in a basin, and so the smog just kind of, it's more dense, so it just gets stuck. So unless there's a storm, like we're basically just like in a bowl filled with crap, until more like strong weather comes and blows it away. So yeah, I guess the last couple weeks have been kind of nasty for Utah's air, and sometimes you'll see articles where people are like, this week is the equivalent of so many cigarettes, and just like, oh no. No, my Assetto Corsa is frozen. Bring up content manager. Can I kill it? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I mean, if it's not responding, can I... Frick, where's my task manager? Is it Control Alt Delete? I always forget the hotkey. Let's see. Control Alt Delete. Task manager. Okay. I'm going to kill content manager because it is frozen. Uh-oh. Is my task manager frozen? Bro, what are you doing, PC? You're only using 10% of your CPU. You should not be doing this. Brother. Now my task manager is frozen. That's hilarious. I didn't even know task manager could freeze like this. That's crazy. How do I kill programs? Close. Close. Well, task manager at least was able to close. Close Steam, just close other things, so hopefully. Maybe if I go like this. Will that close it? Oh my gosh. Nope. Just freaked out even more. Okay, let's try that again. Control, Alt, Delete. Let's see if I bring up Task Manager again, if I can kill Assetto Corsa. No. Bam. Yeah, it's just like spinning wheel when I'm in Task Manager. So, damn, that's disappointing. I really wanted to do a few runs of Gunsai. Well, damn. I guess tomorrow will just have to be a Gunsai day whenever I do my session tomorrow. Probably try and do it, I don't know, either earlier in the day or later in the day, one of the two. But yeah, it looks like my Assetto Corsa has just decided to kill everything and is making it so not even Task Manager is responding. That's insane. I've never had Task Manager decide like just to not respond. Like it's just spinning wheel. That's crazy. Alright, well, looks like I have to restart the entire computer. So, for the one viewer who just tuned in, sorry. I'm sorry. You could go back and watch the VOD, because I'm not going to delete it, but it looks like that's all for today, because Assetto Corsa has decided to just massacre my computer for today. So, I'm going to figure out how to solve that, and then tomorrow, I guess, I want to do a few Gunsais, but we'll do Gunsai tomorrow. So, take care. Have a good day. Maybe see you tomorrow.